coming to you from the gallery here at 4th Street in Berkeley. Just wanted to give you a synopsis on how to pack up the work when you sell it. And a lot of people have called me over the years and they want to know what to do and how to pack it for shipping. Just had a gallery call me from Hawaii, sold a piece to London, and they want to know how to pack it. So I'd like to give you a little quick overview of what I do to get it to you. And I have, packing is an art form. So what I'm going to do is show you the boxes and how we do this. As you can see the piece here, what we like to do at the beginning is when we ship these, we like to put foam in between each leaf, lightly, gently, so that we can support the leaves from any vibration. And we support the insides. We don't overpack it. That's a very big thing. Do not overpack, but you're just doing this to support. Now we'll pack foam all the way around. Foam is one very, very important item. What we do is we also pick the box that we have. Now we have these boxes here, 2 of them. You can see 2 different sizes. And the boxes are based upon, this is a double thick box. A double thick box, I can use 1. And what I'm doing here is I'm cutting down to a place so that we can actually, and I scored it so we can bend it over. And you can see inside the box that I have 2 layers of foam, each one 2 inches, so there's 4 inches of foam on the bottom. The way I bend this over like this, now picking the pieces up. If you can, you always want to pick it up from the bottom. Never pick it up from up above. Always pick them up like this, supporting them like that is the best way. Now, because they're bent over, you can reach inside and put it there. I don't use on the bottom, I don't use lightweight foam. I use a heavier weight foam. Now, of course, you can get foam from a foam factory, from a futon shop. A lot of places will actually have a bin where they have remnants of foam, and you can get a very good deal on the foam. Now, what we have is we put that down on the 4 inches, and you can see that it just sits there, and it will bounce on the foam. It won't. Now, what I do is I'll pack foam all around it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put foam around all the leaves, and then you will see it all foamed before it goes into the box. Okay? Hi, we're in the process of putting foam in here, as I said. We're putting in different thicknesses of foam for different areas. It's very good to have different varying thicknesses and densities of foam for different reasons. To be supportive of little areas. Just all as this is it keeps it from shock value, keeps it from moving. As you can see, I have a lot of different size foams here and even different densities. As I said, you can get this from a foam place like a foam futon shop. A lot of foam places will have leftover foam from when they make a foam mattress to fit into somebody's couch or futon. Also, a good knife like this to be able to cut the foam very nicely, very easily is a great thing to have. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more foam in here, showing you how I just gently put this in, supporting it. And I turn the pieces gently, and I'll put a double, bend it over. All as this does is it keeps shock from shaking the piece, vibrational shock. So I do this a couple of places. I just fit it in. It's also, when you're taking these out, be very careful to remove them so that you don't yank them out. Remember, they're just in there to keep it from vibrating. Now here's a piece up at the top where I have a piece in here, and so I will take this and I will put this in, and I will cut this. Be very careful with the knife cutting around the glass. You can scratch it. So now we've foamed this piece, the majority of it, and we have it ready to go into the box and then to have the foam wrap all around it. Okay? So the next stage of this is into the box. I will pick it up and put it into the box now. And you'll see this. Okay, now you can see coming right in, it's easy to put it in there because this piece is bent over. So you don't have to bend over the entire box. Now, when this comes up higher than the box, you can actually tape these so the box comes up to here and make another cardboard top to fit on here. You can actually cut the cardboard so it fits over the top and is a made-up cardboard top, or you can put it in a box like this. Now this box here is a single-ply box. And being single-ply is thinner, but all the pieces always have to be strapped to a pallet. We never, ever, ever ship FedEx or UPS because they pick them up and they throw them, and I guarantee you they will be broken. This way they won't be. Now what I do is I'll take big pieces of foam and I'll actually wrap it around the piece down at the bottom. We start in here and we build up the foam wrapping around the piece. You can do sections of foam like this that go into here like that. You can use all different sizes of foam as we do, and we just put them in. Sometimes we'll bend them over to fill in the middle area. We'll take foam like this. We'll put it in here. We'll build up from all the way around the piece. Now I'm taking bigger pieces and putting them in here. You don't want to get them too tight either. I mean, you want to have them supporting the piece, but you don't want to have them really compressing the piece. The work is all about packing it to support it, rather than packing it so that the vibration of any jamming or hitting will go through to the work. You don't want that. You want just a nice, comfortable support. Almost like what you get when you go to bed at night. You just want nice, comfortable support without too much. You don't want to sleep on hard concrete, and you don't want your piece to be packed as if it were packed in concrete. This particular work requires some movability so that it actually is somewhat, it has a softness around it. Okay? So the next thing you will see is me finishing